Hi neighbors, welcome to the December 2024 How's the Market Update. This month, I'm going to give you some quick thoughts on what we're seeing at this point in the market, and then we're going to do our overview, compare these 5 different Birmingham market areas to each other and see how competitive they are over the last month. So let's go ahead and jump in. First of all, we are about a month post-election. We're seeing what we see every 4 years. End of quarter 3, beginning of quarter 4, it got really slow. Whether you're red, blue, or agnostic, a lot of people are on a heightened sense of emotion, not knowing what's going to happen, and that causes a lot of people to not engage with the real estate market. And so now that things have somewhat settled down, we're going to see what we also see every 4 years, and that is a bunch of people decide to get out and transact. So we're already seeing that at this point in December. Just know that there's going to be an uptick in activity as the months after the election play out. So let's jump into comparing these 5 different Birmingham market areas. The ones that we monitor every month are Downtown Birmingham, Homewood, Mountain Brook, Vestavia / Liberty Park, and then Hoover. So we're going to compare these 5 markets, how they did last month in terms of how competitive they are. And the first metric we're going to look at is median sales price, from lowest to highest. First is Downtown Birmingham with a median sales price of $405,000. Next up is Homewood at $422,000. Third is going to be Hoover at $462,500. Fourth is Vestavia, $530,000, and then topping them off is Mountain Brook with a median sales price of $875,000. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is median sold price per square foot. So, for every dollar you spend, how much house are you getting? Sold price per square foot. And the lowest is going to be Hoover, $209 a square foot, followed by Vestavia, $222 a square foot. Third is going to be Downtown Birmingham, $290 per square foot. Homewood is next to last, $310 per square foot in November, and then topping them off is Mountain Brook with $387 per square foot median last month in November. The next thing we're going to look at is sales to list price ratio. So depending on how much property was listed for when it went under contract versus how much it sold for. So on average, we're going to be looking at how much sellers are getting based on how much they are listed for. So first is going to be the lowest, which is pretty surprising historically, is Homewood. Homewood had a sales to list price ratio last month of 92.8%. And then also surprisingly, followed by Mountain Brook, 97.3%. Now we get into numbers that we're more used to seeing. Hoover is in the middle at 99.5%. Vestavia is next at 101%, and then leading the pack is Downtown Birmingham with a sales to list price ratio of 101.5%. Next to last metric we're looking at is average days on market from the time the property was listed for sale to going under contract. And we're going to start at highest to lowest. So Homewood had an average days on market of 53 last month. That is followed by Downtown Birmingham, 41 days on market. In the middle is Vestavia with 27 days on market, followed by Hoover, 26 days on market, and then the lowest average days on market last month was Mountain Brook with an average days on market of 16. And the median days on market was 4, by the way. Last thing we're looking at is months of inventory. If no more houses came on the market today, how many months would it take for us to sell all the houses that are currently listed based on how fast they're selling in the past? So to start us off, downtown Birmingham has the most amount of inventory right now, 3.4 months of inventory. Kind of close to a balanced market. Earlier this year, in January and February, we had 5 months of inventory and then 4 months of inventory, and it's been very low ever since then. All right, downtown Birmingham, 3.4 months of inventory. Next is going to be Hoover with 2.4 months of inventory, followed by Homewood. Homewood had exactly 2 months of inventory. Next lowest is Vestavia with 1.5 months of inventory, and then the lowest amount of inventory last month, as it stands today, is Brook with 0.8 months of inventory. So I hope that's helpful. That's an overall picture of these different parts of our market. If you would like any of these numbers for where you live, or if you have any other questions about what's going on right now, please let me know. I'd be happy to help. Next month, we're going to do just a breakdown of the entire year 2024. So if you like to follow what's going on in the real estate market, that will be an exciting one. But I appreciate all of you listening, and I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.